Hello, good morning. This is Tiffany and this is the Bailey Family Business. Welcome back to our channel. Here is Lily and Lucy. We're in the car this morning. We have a few minutes. We're getting ready to run into our gymnastics center. Lily has a class first and then Lucy has a class after. But we are just a few minutes early and we wanted to say hello first. I just wanted to give a quick update because we were really happy this morning. When I woke up, I saw that Amazon in the middle of the night had approved our application for brand exemption on Amazon. And what that means is that I am, or it's exempt. I don't know what the exemption means. Pretty much like my brand name has been approved to be used for listings. So that's really exciting. We're gonna make a video pretty soon to say what our brand name is and to do kind of like a reveal type thing. So stay tuned for that and we'll explain what our brand is and why we chose our name and all that fun stuff. But for now, we were just really excited to see that email. So I got to go on and create a listing that's not active yet, but create a listing for our first product. And then I'll be able to use that to create a barcode to send to my manufacturer. And I also got a message from the manufacturer during the night, and they put our new logo on our sample that they're going to send me. And then when we get that sample from them, we're planning to place our first bulk order with them. So fun day. Things are coming along. I was so excited about that brand exemption because I don't know if you remembered from our other videos, but we actually were denied twice for that brand exemption application. So I actually didn't even put in a new application. So I was surprised that they came back and said, "Oh, we approved it. You can create listings now." So anyway, happy Monday. We're going to go take some gymnastics, right, girls?
Yep.
Okay, we'll check in with you later. Hello. So it's me again. We finished up gymnastics. That was good. I got to talk to a mom friend for a little bit. And then after that, we came home. Lucy did a little bit of language arts. And now the girls, for now, are just playing nicely. They're playing dolls in my bedroom. So I thought I would pop on here since I have a couple minutes. I wanted to just talk about something. I wasn't sure if I was going to mention this on any of these videos or not, but it seemed I was listening to a podcast last night and they were talking about how by not sharing all of your story, you're not helping people that you could help. You're not letting people support you who might want to support you or be able to support you. And I don't know, the podcast just resonated with me, so I was going to try to put it into practice. So I wanted to just share a little bit about why I'm starting this business and why we're starting this business. We're going through a little bit of challenge in my family right now. We're kind of grieving. I ended up losing my mom to a fight with cancer that she had. I lost her, about not quite a year ago now. She wasn't all that old or anything like that. And then, after we lost my mom, my dad was doing pretty well on his own. He was really upbeat, doing well. And then, all of a sudden, 7 months after my mom passed away, we lost my dad too. And it was just totally unexpected, just heartbreaking, because we thought that we would have more time with him and that he was doing well. And it just took us all by surprise. So I had started this Rainmakers course the week before my dad passed away, and I was so on fire about this idea of starting this Amazon business. And then a week later, my dad passed away, and it was just full stop. Everything stopped with the course. I just was in shock. And I didn't do anything with this Amazon business for, I don't know, a month or something. It still sounded like a cool idea, but I was just trying to get through every day. And I don't know, we took care of my dad's funeral. Me and my siblings started working through my parents' estate. And, I just came back to this idea of this business, and it seemed even more like life is so temporary. And it seemed like if I have the opportunity to build something and to potentially leave something and leave more for my children, then I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. And it seemed like this opportunity of this Amazon business was presented to us at this time where where life was going to be just crazy for us. And I feel like it was placed in this like ending so it can be a beginning of a next chapter for my family. So like in working through grief, it's been helpful to have something to look forward to with, you know, building things and getting messages and doing research about something that's, you know, not about death and gloom. Also, like, you know, about a month after we lost my dad, my family actually lost our dog too. Our dog was 11 years old, so both of my daughters had spent their entire lives with this dog. And he got very sick when we were back for my dad's funeral. And a week after we got back from my dad's funeral, we had to put our dog down. I'm going to do a video really soon about what our brand is and why we chose that brand. But the brand is, you know, kind of tied a little bit to the dog that we lost and this time that we're in our lives. And it all just feels like it was presented at a time, a very specific time in our lives, so that it can be part of our future. And like, I don't know what the business is going to turn into. But like I said, it's really been helpful in this time when we're grieving to have something else to focus on and something else to build kind of out of the like rubble, right? And like, interestingly enough, like my dad always, like, he was a salesman for radio advertising, and he always had this like entrepreneurial spirit about him. Like he, they had like I don't know, years ago, my parents had this garden that was growing cucumbers, and he would put cucumbers in a cooler, and he would like sell or give these cucumbers to his like radio customers. And for a while, like, he was really into sports cards, baseball and football cards, and he would like organize them into these display frames, and he would sell those to people. So building like a business, he was not at all like technical, so he wouldn't get the Amazon part of it, but building a business was so much something that he just automatically would try to do. Like, he always was thinking about how to earn money, or how to serve people, I should say. So that also seems like building this business is a way that I can honor him. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just give it my all and see what happens with it. And hopefully it turns into something great that my children are proud of. Because I was so proud of my parents, and you know, I want to do this and build something that they would be proud of. So anyway, I just thought that I didn't want to share my story as like a heavy burden something or something, but I thought, you know, like, if anybody's going through something similar to this, you know, don't let it be a reason why you can't see a future and build a future. And I don't want to act like I'm invincible or, you know, whatever. So I just wanted to be real and authentic about what my family has been facing lately. There is some very hard days. There are some fun days too. So with that being said, I hear the girls inside now. It sounds like there's some screaming going on. So I'm going to go check on them, and I'll check back with you later. Hopefully something happens with the business today that I can give an update about that. So. All right, so it's like almost bedtime. We had nap time. Steve got home. Supper time. Took the dog for a walk. Now we're just doing the bedtime stuff. They had a smoothie. Getting ready for bed. Jammies on. But today was a good day. I mean, I was so excited when I woke up and I saw that approval from my brand exemption on Amazon. Another thing that happened, I've got Steve here because we have napkin holders. Steve, can you hold up your napkin holders too? Napkin you got yours backwards. Okay. We were waiting for this one last napkin holder here. And, you know, like I mentioned that we ordered 4 napkin holders, like 4 different manufacturers each sent us a napkin holder. and then we were going to compare them all and compare the quality and decide which one we liked the best.
Right. This is the one that just came today.
Yeah, so this was the last one, and I kind of just discounted this one because I figured if it's the last one, I don't really want the one who's going to take the longest, right? But I was actually surprised. I like the quality of it better than I expected. Steve had really low expectations of this one just because the style's like different than all the rest of them.
Right.
So he wasn't sure about the style in the picture.
Right.
But we both like it a little bit more than we expected, I think. Although we're still not really convinced. We feel like it's a little bit lightweight compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, it's definitely lightweight and just a little bit smaller than a couple of the other ones.
Yeah, but I really like the finish on it, and they did a really good job with our logo on the bottom. We have logos on all these, but we're actually changing the logo that's going to be on the finished one. So, so we decided, I think, I've been working with a manufacturer and getting them like to get me an official final sample so we can make an order. So it was strange to get that last one today because we've already kind of made a decision about it. But which one do you think we chose? Should we hold them all up? Which
All
one did we
right.
choose? Oh, we need to give them like numbers so people can vote in the comments, right?
I guess so.
Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Which one do you think we chose? Let's hold them all up again. This is so weird.
All right.
Which one would you choose? If you were going to make this decision, if you were going to sell one or buy one, which one would you do?
Right.
I mean, like, we looked at the quality of all of them. Some of them are like heavier. We looked at the finish. Like, some of them show the wood grain and some of them don't. Some, like, all of them have a logo on the bottom except for this first one that we got.
Right.
So we looked at the quality of the logo on the bottom, and then we just paid attention to who was fastest and best at communicating. So, yeah, I mean, it's been good working with the people we chose. So we'll see. Maybe we'll change our mind and pick the one we got today. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Moving forward with packaging and playing around on Amazon. Eventually, what we're gonna have to do next after we order our actual inventory, the next thing we're gonna have to do is work on like our product listings. So that's gonna be a whole nother beast because we have to figure out how to integrate all of our keywords into those. So I don't know. Do you have any feelings about all this, Steve?
I don't know. I feel like this is coming together. I think it's just a few more steps to get our final order in, and then before long they'll be available on Amazon.
Yeah. So stay tuned to the channel so that you can see when we get everything together and get it live and hear updates on how things are going then. So thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.